cold and I sure don't want to be in it. Lord, and homeless, boy, you gotta be some kind of strong girl. Okay, so I don't want to wake the kids up, but they need to get their butt up and do something. Cause if they don't go to school on time this week, I'm be like, you know what? I don't care nothing about y'all school. Yeah, I don't care. Cause one thing Tuss gonna do is save her life. Like people can prey on you to the point where you have nothing. And I'm seeing a whole system that preyed on my stability, gang stalk watch me struggle, get all into my house home to the point where they riding my stability so heavy to the point where I ain't got nothing. And I'm innocent. Like, why not open up avenues for me? Why not do something good for me? But since they like corruptness and foolishness, like, you gotta let them do what they do, bruh, and keep moving forward, because ain't nobody got time for all that corrupt shit. And then trying to block me from getting a lawyer. Like, I'm seeing the whole attack on my life. Like, where is this coming from? Who hiding behind the scene attacking me with some legal shit? Just running up on me, just running up on me. All behind the scene, everybody text boxing, talking about me. Uh, she got blue on today. Like, baby, what's up? You know, let's follow behind her. I get them, you know, that's all I'm getting, man. That's all I'm getting. Trying to understand it all. The Spirit said, draw near to me, baby. You got to watch out for sinful people. And that's where I'm at right now in life, y'all. Watching out for sinful people. Watching out for people who like to dibble dab and sin, but they like to project it onto you, but you looking at them like, you're a little bit sinful too, but you looking at me with lustfuls in your eyes and sinful, deception and trying to put your eyes on the prize, and this is exactly what it is here. So what we call this counterfeit spiritual power, that's what we call counterfeit spiritual power, and a lot of people carry it. A lot of people carry that counterfeit spiritual power, and I keep telling you, I just got to draw near to God, because God law is perfect. I'm gonna let you know that right now. And see, even though we live in a world that's not perfect, like ain't nothing I do perfect, but the world ain't perfect either. So it's like, how could I condemn you and then, okay, let's take it to Christ and see what the man have to say. Because we got to understand that everything we do, we got to go to God, for the answers. Psalm 19 tells us this. God reveals himself. See, God is revealing himself to a lot of people, to this whole situation, to whatever going on in your life. God has showed his hand. Yep. And he showed his hand in two ways. Through his creation. God created all of this. If he can create the heavens and the earth, he can make it snow. Look at all that snow on my window. You know. He also reveals himself through his word. You can't never forget the word. I'm starting to get more excited about his word as I navigate through the journeys of life, where some things that I actually had no control over, but we all have control and power, which we call willpower. So you can't control what others do, but you can control you. So that's another thing. Go back to God's word, because Psalm 19, I want to read it. Let me get my phone out. I want to read Psalm 19 because, of course, I ain't write it down. At least let's get into it a little bit. What y'all got going on this morning? I ain't got nothing going on. Sitting out here freezing. Homeless. Gonna spread the truth. Gonna keep spreading the truth. Who gonna shut me up? Got me some coffee and a taco bell cup. It's cold now. Still warm a little bit. I got a little few more sips for it's cold. Yup. That God word is true, baby. Watch this. Let me find just trying to take me to Ephesians. Y'all probably need to read in Ephesians because I don't know. Y'all need some help around this month. Me too. We all need it. We need prayer. We need meditation. Lord Jesus, help me. I need it all too. Yeah, I do. It's like, dang. We got too many apps on here. I mean, hey. I'm trying to find I ain't trying to read in Ephesians, but God is definitely keep taking me back there. Yeah, I need to get y'all money in Ephesians. I ain't telling you, God knows. God knows. There is one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Ephesians 4 and 5. So go ahead and go y'all but the Ephesians. I'm trying to go to Psalm 19. The Spirit said go y'all but nope. Redirect. Sometimes we gotta change. Sometimes we gotta change the ball. We gotta change the spin on things. We gotta redirect. Hold up. Let's do real quick. And it happens. Lord, it happens. Oh, God. Lord, I don't know what to say. All I can say is it's okay. We live to fight another day. He said, baby, you gonna wither this storm. It's definitely one on you. And you didn't cause it. You just moved out the way of it. It's like, oh, Lord, this motherfucker you got on. What is this? Like, something you ain't even in alignment with, Tesla. Some shit you ain't even got no time for. Some bullshit you ain't got nothing to do with, but they all on your ass, baby. They on your very determined. I'm like, what is it? What do you need? You know, you want to address the situation for what it is, because, baby, listen. Listen. Go back to his words. Go back to watching out for sinful people. We got to watch out for people who be. This how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm at a place where I'm definitely at peace, but somebody definitely have no peace, and they just, you know, and it's like, chill for a second, what's up? What you got going on? You got some things you want to address? Cause bitch, I'm homeless. I ain't got no job. I ain't got shit. What do you need? What are you over here for? You want to bring something to me? Obviously. That's exactly what it is. Look like somebody want to bring something to me, you know? And they'll do so much to get it to you. Like, you got something for me? Because ain't no way. Motherfucker trucking up behind me is such a hideous ass case. And I gotta get my damn truck looked at. Food supply low. Shit, me and my kids, we ain't got shit. I guess they wanted me to come to work in the snow. Bitch, my truck need to be fixed. I sure will drive it if I had a good motherfucking vehicle. But I ain't stupid. Motherfucker done played the damn little people at the Paid the little people at the little service place to fuck my car up. Little shade tree playing behind the scene. Everybody on some snake shit. This is all this is. And I'm like, you know what? This is a bad world. But I'm glad I'm on the lighter side of it. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be on the lighter side of things and just see people for who they are, situation for what it is. And that's why even though I'm going through it, I ain't even scared. It's like whatever. It ain't gonna kill me. It's just gonna mold and shape me into a better me. That's it. And if other people don't get that or see that, then it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? This is a battle I'm fighting with me and God. You over there fighting a battle with your own facade, your own deception, and all you've done to me. God gave me peace and what you have done, and now He's molding and shaping me to a better me, and you still haven't found the peace in you that does shape your narrow mind and to shape your conscience to the point where you have no forgiveness. You have no, this is how you have to address the sinful people and the enemies around you. Like, you need to forgive yourself for what you have done. Because if you looking at me and you see unforgiveness, or you see lack of faith, or you see, projection, if you see lustful, sinful things, and she smoked weed, and she this, and she that, take a look in the mirror. You might see that same person. Y'all might look identical. It's like, I see you and me. But some of y'all want to never withstand some of the trials and the temptations that your girl had to go through out here. Man, I've been through the ringer and back, and I'd have been talked about, slandered, dogged out, drugged through the mud. And baby, it's snowing out this bitch. I ain't got nothing but some gloves. I already know, baby. So sometimes we gotta follow God's law. The first half states that the heaven declares the glory of God, of Psalms 19. It's like it's the famous quote that the skies proclaim the work in His hands. Look at God's work. Look at the snow. Look at God's work. Look at God's work. We can't do nothing about that. Divine word. The second half shifts to special revelation, which is God's special message to His law, statutes, and commands. It don't matter how we plan, we can't change God's word. It's still law. It still stands. God's word still stands. So with all that, we got to go to Psalm 19, because that's going to help us understanding that the law is perfect. The law is definitely perfect when we following God's law. Yep. And we have to watch out for sinful people, because there's a lot of people out here that's in sin. There's a lot of people out there and they sin. Shit, I'm telling you. There's a lot of people out here in sin, baby. They out here in they mess, child. I'm just over here just watching them. Allowing what's to come, and allowing what's not gonna come to leave. But I'm gonna get the enemy away from around me. They gotta get their ass away from around me. Ain't no sense in them trying to near in my house. I'm gonna say all in your energy. That's how that's how they look. And it's like, man, what, bruh? Because I live a life where I just want peace. Like, I don't have no time for it. I don't have no time for the games, no toxic ass bullshit, no drama. And people, they be on that type of time. And that's what my whole life been. Somebody wrapping up behind it on that type of time. Time and shit you can't get back. Somebody wasting my time here. They in my energy, wasting my time. But they can say what it is that they want, what it is that they need, instead of trucking up behind me, very highly prospective, dragging up behind me with dick setups and popping on the job with pills and all these fake facades and trying to set a bitch up in some bullshit and try to play with my money and play behind the scene and deal with dab and drive up behind me. And this is all this has been. Let's time her. She gonna go here at this time. We gonna follow her to this grocery store. We gonna follow her to this restaurant. We gonna be on the lookout for her here. And we on it. We're like, what is this shit? Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. And I've been going through, and I'm just over here trying to understand it all, and it's not adding up. Ain't nothing adding up. Ain't nothing adding up. Everything adding up to some, to the point where me and my kids just like, we just fucked up. Like, bitch, we just out here, middle of nowhere, snowed in, homeless. Like, bitch, what the fuck? I guess that was about for what? I don't know. Shit, who cares? It don't matter. Lord Jesus, look at this shit. What? My screen up, mom. Just won't leave me alone, bro. I would like, you know, motherfuckers to push up off of me a little bit. I don't know, like, you know, that's what I would like. Because I don't see no opportunities opening up. I don't see no help. I don't see no financial stability. I don't see none of that shit. But I see all these motherfuckers running around in the porch, running around, dipping around, all in the motherfucker scratching and digging and all in my home and told my stability down. Everybody done jumped on that bitch and started wagging around and holding on and clinging and watching and peeping and trying to... What do you need? Cause I ain't heard nobody say shit about money. You don't get no money out my back. I'm shit. We all gonna get paid around this shit. 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 Motherfuckers. Shit. Everybody get paid. Everybody in the club get tips. Fuck is y'all got going on? Run no dicks over here. Tear down my motherfucking home. All that bullshit out the courtroom. Now I'm asking for opportunity. I'm asking for a home. I'm asking for a job. I'm asking for all my motherfucking resources. And ain't nobody said shit. Girl, you done weathered the storm. You just sitting over here, homeless. And the courts got all your motherfucking resources wrapped up in some bullshit. And guess what? They wrong. And you and your children out here homeless. They trying to psychologically abuse your mentality. Confuse your motherfucking path. Guide you on some narrow bullshit. Try to take you on some drama and then drive you towards some stupidity and roll you towards some hateful shit. And guess what? They want you to be quiet about it. Well, bitch, I'm homeless. What I'm gonna be quiet for? I got a job. Why the fuck I need to shut up? I need to speak out. Cause them bitches over there laid up and chilling in that nice motherfucking home. And motherfuckers motherfucker done took from me, ran up behind me, and they wrong. Y'all motherfuckers crazy out this bitch. Y'all crazy. Y'all wrong too. Crazy and wrong. And going to jail. Crazy, wrong, and going to jail. Motherfuckers finna go their ass to jail about this shit. Sure did. That's why God said, baby, I allowed it to happen. I gave you the mindset. I gave you the strong will. I gave you the power. I put the strength down on the inside of you. I gave you the courage. I gave you everything you needed to wither through the storm, baby. These motherfuckers are wrong. Then it's over with. They know they wrong. They know it's over with. Ain't no understanding in it. Ain't no understanding. That's why I don't got no peace. Like, hold on, push back. Now, where me and my kids' resources at? I ain't talking about all that bullshit. I'm talking about some resources, some finances, some money, some bread. I'm talking about all that, and you over there running dicks. Got 8 set up on the shelf on some bullshit. Yeah. It's my motherfucking money, yeah. Nobody want to hear all that shit. Me and my kids done been through enough. It's been mine. All that driving and running around and doing all that motherfucking and showboating and the loudest bitch in the room talking and hope-boating. Like, what's going on? Where my bag at? Shit. That's why I don't got no patience. That's why this shit is irritating. It's like, the fuck? What am shit is get y'all ass the fuck on. You ain't got no money right the hell on, cause all I'm seeing is bitch going through a stone and motherfucker just all in my energy. I can't make it up. I told you. Look, false religion. They want my water supply to be low, but it ain't gonna be low. It ain't gonna never, my cup ain't gonna never stop flowing over. Watch this. What will God do right in front of this false religion? Yeah. Yeah. This false little false religion, dude, they went to war with you because they don't want to be overthrown. They at war with themselves, though. They do not want this to be overthrown. This little false religion have done something. They came up against a path where there was spiritual warfare. There was a battle that was happening in the spiritual realm. These people lost this battle and they don't want this to be overthrown. If they lose this battle, it's overthrown, but they done already lost the spiritual war. They went to war with the devil. Yeah, there was a spiritual war, baby. It's when, see, and that's why I draw near to God, because, baby, God said, run to me. I will keep you sheltered. I'm over here under umbrella, and there's a war going on, and there's a storm going on out there, and they said, baby, you decide. Woo! I'm waiting on the war to stop. They done tore each other neck off. A lot of bodies being dragged to the moon. I'm over here going through a storm like, Lord, control collapse. That's how they gonna control that, you know what I'm saying? See, when we at the top and we hit boom, we run into a tower. We don't just like to let that tower fall to a hole. Look, we gotta keep the tower from falling. So we got to control the way things fall. So this is somebody trying to control the fall in my life, but only to build me up. Cause I'm like, okay, I see the control on my finances. I see the control over my motherfucker wherever I stay at, having control with my landlord at, so I can't rent out no house nowhere. They right there with that control. Like, it's almost like wherever I'm at, they right there trying to control something here. Especially on the job. It's like they trying to narrate and guide. You want to work Monday? It's snowing like a motherfucker Monday. My car fucked up. It try to knock me off the road. These motherfuckers out here trying to set up a scene where I put myself in danger, in harm's way, where they can set me up in some foolishness. That's why I have no unrest. That's why I have no, because somebody got to pay something back here. And see, that's the thing. They don't want to pay it back. Redistribution of wealth. See, sometimes when you take some and then time go on and time go on and time it has gone on, and you find out, oh, well, shit, we really didn't take what we thought we took. We took it, but, we thought we was going to hide, and then time go on, and then you use the whole system to come up against me. After you took something from me, lied on me, took something from me, and now to find out that you're telling a damn lie, you got a lot of deception going on because you have taken something from me illegally, and you sent a lot of illegal shit up after me. And so that, it tells me that the government has been overthrown. The government was never supposed to investigate me. The government was never supposed to bother me. I was never supposed to get poisoned. I was never supposed to get attacked here. And that's what they found out. And that's why I have no civil rights. They got to pay some back here. And it's a great awakening. Everybody waking up to this. Everybody waking up. I've been woke up to it. I was like, damn, they want it. Whatever it is that they took. Yeah, it's a grand awakening. Somebody woke up to this. Look at the climate, the change. I told you, the Antichrist. It's a biological warfare. I'm not in this warfare. They trying to kill me and my kids off. This Antichrist. Look, paranoid. They paranoid about something. They want me to be paranoid, but I'm just trying to see what it is. What kind of warfare, what kind of spiritual battle that are raised up against me? Who coming after me? In secret Hollywood, two people that's secretly in Hollywood. They in a secret society. Two people that's out here living for fame. Two people that want to be on top of the game. But they in this secret society where they done came up after my life in secret. They done came up after me, attacking me, holding on to what belonged to me. Yeah, they trying to tune me out. Yeah, because they in a secret society. They holding on to what's mine. Look like that's what they doing. Look, that's why I have no civil rest. That's why I can't get no rest spiritually. It's a secret society, some sort of, They don't want you to stock up on what you need. They don't want you to have what you need. This is something like this. Yeah. Spiritual war. God modified this weather because it's a spiritual war going on. God made this spiritual war happen. Because they trying to surveillance me. They trying to keep tabs on me. God don't want them watching me. So he had this weather to happen. It's a lot of withering through the storm here. Somebody gonna get through it though. Yeah, they do not want to return something here. Yeah, you ain't got food, you ain't got clothes, you ain't got roof over your head. They don't want to give it back. Whatever they took from you. Yep. Then I tell you they don't want you to stock up. It's a new world order that's happening. They do not want you to get, baby, they don't want you to have what you need. They don't want you to have what you need. Yep. Because they corruption done got exposed. That corruption. Yeah, that corruption. Yeah, this is military law. This is some stuff they do in the military. This is military gameplay. Yeah, baby. Ain't nothing growing of it. Spirit said you just got a predictive mindset. That's the way y'all predict things to happen, and it didn't happen that way. That's why things are going the way it's going. That's why the martial law is here. Everything is like you can't grow no seed because somebody got they predictive mind. They predicted something in their programming. Yeah, I predicted all this. I'm just seeing a whole collapse of everything around me, and I can't trust nobody. Like, bitch, I don't trust you. I don't. Yeah, look at them. This secret society trying to tune me out. But I done tuned them out. Shit, the fuck? Like, get away from me. What are you over here for? Yep. Tuning out. This secret society. Yeah. Yeah. Tried to weaponize fear on you, but you're not scared. I told y'all. You're not scared. They can't wear, yeah. And within the community, they tried to use fear. Then they tried to use the community to come against you in some sort of negative way to cause, you know, like act like you were gonna be scared. You know, like you supposed to get scared because they done use the community to try to come at you within this community. Yeah, now they don't want you to stock up on what you need. Look at them. Baby, they trying to control something, baby. They can't control me, though. Yeah. Yeah, this is a peaceful protest. See, that's exactly why they can't control me. They want things to be peaceful. Yeah. Everybody see it. It's the power of love here in this secret society. That's why they went into the communities. Try to build them a community up. It's a lot of foolishness going on. It's gonna be some, baby, baby, I'm telling you, they done started a spiritual war out here. The gods definitely fighting. Yup. Tuning out. Yeah, look at you. They don't want it on digital ID. Don't identify us. Please don't identify us. We don't want to be identified. Y'all better move y'all head way over here. Y'all secret cult attacking me. Bothering me. Shit.